Been a while since the car was on the ground. Welcome to today's video, guys. It's been a minute since I've recorded. I've been so lacking on YouTube shit, and I want to get back into it. I feel like this is the fourth time I've done this. I'm so inconsistent with YouTube, but I want to get into it and really do it, because there's nothing more I want to do, to be honest. But anyways, screw all that stuff. This is what you're here for, is this beauty. It's all on the ground. It runs now. I'll pop the hood for you guys. It's got a quick release now, just a few little things. It's got half of an exhaust as of right now, but that's okay. But it runs and drives. I drove it yesterday, or no, 2 days ago now. Just because I was like, I needed to street tune it. I'm street tuning this car myself. Oh, sorry, I need to hold this hood. But yeah, I'm gonna be street tuning this car myself. Here's the bay. These headers are coloring beautifully, looking all gorgeous, but they're gonna crack eventually, I know it, just cause tubular manifold stuff. I'm getting a cover for this that's on the way. This is all temporary, this line stuff, and then this here, it's just for like head, what's it called? This is for just the PCV. This is just like some breather on the intake. All temporary stuff because I'm getting a catch can made up. I'm not quite sure where I'm gonna mount it yet, but that will be in time. I'm still undecided where I want to mount the catch can because I just don't know where to put it, and I don't know what to do with it because I have a radium one. I'm thinking of like sliding it right in here somewhere, like just like shoving it right here, or maybe somewhere here. I'm not sure yet. Just gonna find a spot that makes the most sense. But yeah, no, the car drives good. I'm gonna be driving it again tomorrow, so I don't know if this is gonna be in this video or the next. Cause before I drive it again, I data logged everything. So I'm sending off my logs to somebody that is a tuner, that's a good friend of mine that is way smarter than I when it comes to this stuff, because I'm still learning. And if you guys have any tips for tuning in the comments, drop them, because I'm still learning. I took all those Horsepower Academy courses, and those helped a lot to just get my understandings, my basics. Like, I made the whole base map for this car, and it runs and drives. It just idles a bit funny, but that's the idle relearn procedure in this car. So that's going to be all figured out. But yeah, other than that, car's good right now. Like, it was running a little bit hotter than I'd like, which granted I was doing like little pulls, like nothing crazy. Like I was like quarter throttle. We were just dialing in like on and off throttle and seeing how the tables looked and how the car felt, more importantly. So we're going like quarter throttle, let off, half throttle to feel that like on and off throttle response, see if it was, you know, something was up, or you know, if something was wrong, because, you know, car hasn't ran in forever, so. But yeah, no, it's good. Car runs well. It sounds good. It sounds healthy. It sounds really healthy, actually, thankfully. It's been forever since I really gave this thing some oomph, you know? And it's only on 8 pounds right now, and it felt quick, which was nice, so. I'm going to turn it up to 18 again, because that's what it was at before. But now since the new turbo setup and everything, like, 18 pounds should feel sick. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and throw the camera on, and I'll show you guys what you're all here for, the car running. Oh my god, what am I fucking doing? That thing started like that. Jesus Christ, yo. Yeah. Stinks, dude. Dude, that started like nothing. What the fuck? Sheesh. Let's go. Whoa. I'm gonna set you guys down. There's no It's super loud right now. There's no catback, so that's fun. I'm just gonna check the oil right quick. In case we have any leaks going on, you know? She's looking good, boys and girls. Alright, let's see. Let's get you guys a good angle here. I'll just get you guys the inside shot. Oh. Ignore all the dash lights. That's all going to go away once the car's on. Yeah, everything's working. All the gauges work. It's good. It smells good in here. Got the new JDM tag on there. There we go. Struggle to idle there, but that's okay. It sounds like shit right now because it has half of an exhaust. I'll show you guys that. Like that's where it's cut. I don't know if you can see it, but it's cut off. It's just an open downpipe right now, which sucks. I don't like that, but you know, it's what I have right now, and I'm gonna get an exhaust made, so. Yeah, but the engine runs really smooth. It's really, like, honestly, it's been really, I'm really happy with it. The idle, like I said, is a bit funny, and it has an idle relearn procedure in the PC. So, that's something that I'm gonna need to address, is that. And also got a new quick release on here. Show you guys that. Nice little wheel. Might get turn signal extenders. But yeah, like it's idling fine. It's right now it's like about 1,850, whatever. But it's once it gets hot, it just gets all over the place. And right now I hate it because the exhaust cuts off like right under me pretty much. So I feel every little vibration, and it's just kind of not enjoyable right now. Like it's the car's just not. Whoops. The car's just like really. It's really raw right now, and which is fun. Like honestly, it's pretty fun to drive right now, but like it's just so loud. You're like, oh, but it sounds pretty shitty like at idle and stuff. But once you're on it, like a turbo noise and it's like spitting flames and stuff, it's pretty gnarly. I can't even lie. But I'm so happy with it. Car runs good. Like this thing is like probably the best it's ever been since I've had it, and the Brembos are working awesome. Like I hate this Fitbit right now because like I need to get an alignment with that tie rod's bad, so I'm getting new adjustable tie rods, and yeah, but like car's smooth, like responsive. It does what I tell it to, and AFRs look really good. The car's rich right now, but that's because I am still not confident in my tune yet. So I have it like, I have it all just turned up a little bit, like, so that, sorry guys. I have it all turned up on the rich side, just so while I'm tuning, I can just dial that in, because honestly, like, I'm still learning, and I'd rather the car rich than lean, obviously. So yeah, that's where we're at with the car right now, and I'm gonna kill it just because I'm not gonna drive it today. But I thought I'd owe this to you guys just to show what the car is up to now, you know. As you guys see, she sounds good. It's stupid loud, but whatever. It's part of the fun, isn't it? Let me put that in gear. But yeah, so car runs, it drives. I will show you guys that in the next video of what the car is doing and what the car sounds like under load and stuff. I'll get a GoPro set up in the car. But yeah, car runs and drives. Now it's time to talk about all the other stuff. Let me just move all this. Let me get in here. Yeah, now it's time to talk about all the other stuff with the car. It's not insured or anything yet, which is not going to be a problem. Obviously, I can get insurance on it and all that. It's been insured before. No need of inspection or anything, so we're all good there. Car's just ready to go on the road. Like, I drove it on the road yesterday, and it was all for data logging and stuff around my neighborhood, and I was just like little on and off throttles, and I didn't really send it too hard. But man, it feels so responsive. I can't wait to get to show you guys on video of how good the car feels. It's unreal. It's never felt as good as it does, so I'm just super pumped about that. Idle's a little funky, but I can live with it for now. I'm still learning as I go, you know. So any advice is appreciated if there's anybody that knows anything about these Evos with idle stuff. Because what happens is it idles super high when it's hot, and then it's at like 1900, 1800. I turn the AC on, it dies down to 1000 and then sits there. So it's really weird. And when I'm driving, it takes a while for it. Like I stopped, I was rolling up to a stop sign, I stopped, and then it was sitting at like 2000, and then it was like, ooh, and then went down to like what it should be at, around 1000, 1100. Like even that, if it's at 1000, 1100, I don't really care. Like target idles at 950, so if it's around 1000, I'm like, whatever, you know, like as long as it's roughly around what I want it to be. But still, it's just like, it's kind of has a mind of its own almost. So that's the main issue with the car right now, is the idle. And something to do with ignition timing too, I feel. I could be wrong, but from what my data logs look like, when I'm on throttle, it's adding a little bit more timing than I'd like it to. So I might dial that back a hair. But that's like splitting hairs, to be honest. Like the car is running phenomenally. Like for the boost it's at now, for the fuel table, like AFRs look great. And speaking of AFRs, I just got a new AFR gauge because right now I'm just running off of like the stock O2 sensor, and it's just not ideal for AFR stuff. So I got a proper AEM setup. That's going on the car. I'm just waiting for my gauge holder. But yeah, other than that, like car's ready to rip. I got the front bumper tied up there, so I'm going to throw that on probably one of these next few days. And then once the car's dialed, I have a Koyo rad for it, so I'm going to take this rad out because the car was getting hot, like when I was ripping on it earlier. So I'm going to get a Koyo, and that should make a big difference, and it's going to look nice in the bay and stuff. I don't know what I should do yet for a fan setup. If I should keep some stock fans or upgrade to like some Big E fans that I could just run by a switch or something and have on all the time. So we'll see. That's for a future discussion. But the next topic, I really want to get a drift car. That's my next big purchase, I think, because this thing is like little odds and ends, and then the car is finished. Like exhaust, dial in the tune and stuff, which is like just gonna take time, honestly. And there's little like body imperfections on this car that I'd like to get fixed, but I'm not so worried about. You know what I mean? It's like, it'd be nice if the car was all like perfect in that sense, but to be honest, like I'm not too worried about it. Like the car's pretty, the car looks nice, and I just want it to work well. Like at this point, I don't really care too much about the body. Like the body's straight, it's rust free, like it's a solid car in that sense. It's just, you know, when you have your car, you start picking shit away and stuff. So it is what it is. I'm all right with it, but there's an S13 I really want that I might be going to buy potentially. I don't know. It's all in the air still, but yeah, I'm really good to try and get into drifting this year and this next year. That's the big. I've been around a lot of drift teams lately, and my friends all drift, and I'm just like, I'm hooked, as you can see, you know, animal style. If you know, you know. But yeah, like I need to do it. It's all I can think about. It's all I want to do right now, honestly. Like I'm hooked. So I'm gonna try my best to try to make a drift car happen. And then this will be like my nice car that I can just take out when I don't have tires and stuff. And then the drift car will be the fun car that I can beat on. And this will be more of like a weekend cruiser, which is what it deserves. Like, it's getting old and they're only going up in price, these freaking Evos. So I'm like, I just want to be nice to it and treat it nice. And it's a good car. Like, it runs really well, and at least with not considering the idle, but like it's a good car. It's a good car. Like, it's gonna be well set up now to where it's gonna be really torquey, and it's not gonna make a shit ton of top end power, which is fine. Like, I don't need this thing to like. We weighed it, and it's like 2,800 pounds without me in it. So like, if I even make 350 wheels, like 300 foot-pounds of torque, plenty. In a car like this, I'm good. I'm happy. I can have my fun. And the roads around where I live is just not good, so there's nowhere to really enjoy it. So those little quick pulls and stuff is all that I can really do, sadly. But yeah, like, this car is, with the power levels, with the stock engine that I have, it's like, it's all I need. It's an Evo 9 turbo. If you guys are Evo people, you know. And that's just a tubular manifold, downpipe. I'm going to get a full exhaust and then intake. So it's just like, it's super simple. And I got some newer injectors and stuff. Like, and a fuel pump. Like, it's an extremely simple car. But I just want to enjoy it now, make it reliable, so I can just start it up every time and just go out for a drive whenever I need to or want to. So yeah, that's about it really with the car. Next video, you guys are going to see me driving this thing. I'm going to do some more street tuning, and then I might let one of my friends drive it because he's getting a right-hand drive car and wants to feel it. So I'm going to let one of my good buddies drive it. That might be in the video, I'm not sure, we'll see. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this update, and I'm going to try and post more consistently because there's lots of stuff coming up for car stuff and car events where I am right now, and it's a big time for this, and I want to take opportunity to document this, not only to share with you guys, but to share with myself, to look back on as great memories and great moments. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next day or two. Peace.